Hi everyone, it's Alex from XM Studios, and get around here a bit more. And we're here today to go over actually one of my favourite pieces of the 1/6 scale Rebirth line that we do. This is the Darkseid, and I really I love this piece. I really like it. I mean, I saw this in New York Comic Con. I saw it in Singapore, and it's one of my favourite pieces of that line. That and the Lobo for sure. So what we do is let's get straight on to this. So again, I am Alex from XM Studios, and I am the social media manager. Don't want to sit on that. That's not fun. Plug. So yeah, I'm the social media manager here, and what we're doing now is we're going to go over and run through a prototype shot that we got from the factory. So this is the Darkseid Rebirth, and again, yeah, I really like this piece. I think that I think it captures the character very well, and I just think it has great presence. There was actually a great article in the African version of Forbes where one of our distributors actually did an interview regarding his business, and he had a couple of pictures of him with the Darkseid in there, and it looked phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. So what we'll do then is, yep, you know that's who I am. What we'll do then is go over some comments quickly, see who's watching. So sometimes these don't always come up, but I'm sorry if I butcher your name. It's something I always do. So we got Kyozao, hello. Anybody bought Darkseid? Corey McCoy saying yep. Dan Riley, happy Sangria Saturday. It's actually really nice out there today. I was nearly late because I was actually in the garden doing some weights and trying to get back into it. So basically, yeah, it's really nice today. Let me just look at this because this seems to have gone a bit skew-if. Pull this. Nope, don't want to move that one. Let's just drag that up a bit if I can. Tell you what, just make the picture bigger. It's easier for me. I don't know if anyone uses OBS, but I think it's my new nemesis. It just does not do what I want it to do ever. So let's go back to the comments here. So of course, the shipping date changed for this piece. Yep. So this piece has shipping date now of Q3. So that's kind of now up until I think September. So January, February, March is one. April, May, June, and then July, August, September. So that's Q3, and so we should be getting that in the next month or so. And Dan Riley, I got this on PO as soon as it was released. Really looking forward to seeing it in hand, and it looks like much earlier than initially expected. Again, we've been working with our factories. Actually, this week, Seng announced in the Life group on Facebook that we have expanded our factory and we've expanded the area for QC. So we're hoping we can actually use that to reduce the order times and get things out to people quicker while not compromising on the quality. Me Too Bro Darkseid is so cool. Yeah, really cool. Corey McCoy is saying first quarter of 2021. Afraid not, mate. Afraid not. It's it's moved now to Q3. So definitely a standout piece of the 1/6 line so far. Yeah, this piece and I think the Lobo, those two pieces for me are they're just great quality. So much detail packed into them, and I think there's also like an element of class attached to the Darkseid with his pose, and I wouldn't say simplistic, but it's kind of like it's more museum. And I think there's something there which, if you don't have any other statues, you could probably have this one piece, and it would look fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Then we have definitely standout piece. Wookie Zam. Anyone got this on PO yet? Wookie Zam, Retracted EXP. Yo. Yeah, I just managed to get to the barber, Dan, and funny enough, they wouldn't do the beard, so I was trimming my beard and the clippers kind of went a bit funny and cut out, so I had to trim a bit more than I wanted to. And then I kind of ran out of time, so my girlfriend's actually telling me to shave all this off now. So next time I'm on a chat, I might be a bit more clean shaven. Yeah, I really had no idea. My date is showing 2021. Corey, if you go onto the XM Studios website, so if I pull that up here now, copy that. So I'll put the link in here for you, Corey. So this is the link we have for the POs, and if you go to that link, you'll be able to see the most up-to-date version of the POs. We also put out in our newsletter every month with the updates on there as well. So Dan Riley, Don C, you're looking sharp, dude. I'm trying. I actually saw this piece at Africa Comic Con, and I think it was the first time I saw the piece painted. He's such an epic character. Yeah, I mean, again, I can't say how much I actually do really like this. I am personally more of a Marvel fan, more of a Marvel collector. But when I saw this piece, I was looking at it and I was like, I could fit that in my collection. I could put that somewhere. I could put a space for him, you know. So I was definitely thinking that. So EXP, I had to sign up for this one. The sheer majesty of the Darkseid represents it very well here. I agree. Damien Delcano, I was actually just talking about you just before you come on. How's it? I was talking about you in the African Forbes with showcasing this piece for us. Good job there, definitely. And then we've got Carl here. Why did you cut your hair? I was following you, man. I was following you. I didn't want to look like a Lego man like you did. And it weren't quite as bad as yours, I don't think. But, you know, I was trying. All right, sorry. Yeah, I like doing the interaction side of it. You know, I think that's one of the important side of it. But I do. Let's try and keep on topic. I get told off for sidetracking all the time and making these a bit long. So with the Darkseid Rebirth, this is obviously DC Comics from the Rebirth line, and this is a 1/6 scale piece, and this one is 399 edition size. Personally, I have to say this from a selfish point of view, is when we were having the discussions in the office about some of the pieces converting to 1/4 scale, so that's like the metal line. So the Batman Who Laughs we were planning on, Merciless, and the Red Death. When we were talking about them in the back, saying, you know, these pieces we are going to make in 1/4 scale instead of the originally planned 1/6, I tried to push for this one to get made in 1/4 scale because I love it that much, and I mainly collect 1/4 scale. But yeah, they didn't listen to me, so this is going to be 1/6 instead of 1/6. So what we'll do then is we'll get straight onto the actual video, and yeah, let's do this. So I could have done this actually, so we've got the images here as well. For some reason as well, while I adjusted that, it went through. So these are the prototype images. These are not the production images. These are the ones taken from the website. Again, I should have done that while I was kind of rambling on, going through the comments and reading them. Thanks, Alex. I have Darkseid, Black Adam, and Lobo on pre-order. I can't wait for Doomsday. I'm investigating a lot into the ones investing. Sorry, no, I'm investigating. He says, but I think you mean investing a lot into the 1/6 line. Yeah, again, you do not need to worry. We're just showing the Lex Luthor for the 1/6 scale line. We are not going to move away from it. It is a big line for us. It's a line that we are putting a lot of creative talent towards. We are making the 1/6 scale so that the collectors who go for the 1/4 scale can actually go. So for the collectors who can't display the 1/4 scale can get a piece just as detailed, and it doesn't compromise on the XM quality. So we're going with that approach. So yeah, there is that. So we will be continuing this, so do not worry about that. Stuart Murray, this is looking great. Glad I got this. Glad you got it too, brother. Glad you got it too. I know you're a big Superman fan, so you know, but good to see you getting it. So that's enough of those images. You can look at those images anytime you want on the website, and yeah, you'll be able to get those anytime there. So now this is the video, so get ready. So here we go. So this comes in two poses. So you get the pose with the fist holding the Superman cape, and this is my favourite of the two poses. This pose with him gritting his teeth, looking at the cape. Absolutely love this pose. You also then have the other elements of the Justice League on the base. So you have the Aquaman trident, you have the Batman cape and cowl, and you have the Wonder Woman shield. If it just comes back around. Yeah, great detail in there. I mean, this the one of the con of this was, painted flawlessly. It looked absolutely amazing. Loved it. I loved it. Whenever they changed the pose, at the cons, I'm allowed to officially do it now. But at the cons, whenever Seng changes the poses around, I kept changing it back to this because I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved this pose. There was going to be they looked into trying to make it so the cape would be able to go to take off and go onto one of the rocks or so, but because of the sculpt with the hand, it was unable to do it. So there you go. There's the Batman cowl, the Wonder Woman shield, and the Batman cape and the Superman cape there as well. There you can see that there. I went a bit quick, but it's got a great look of it. There's got like the weathering there on his chest plate, and also like all the it's almost got like chainmail on his neck and kind of on his midsection there. This is then the other pose of him more. The first one is more of like a victory pose if he's just done Superman. This is more of a contemplating pose. Great detail on the hand there too. I love the way that's glistening there in the light. Great look there. You got this kind of like purpley blue iridescent look to it. Really nice. Almost like you need like a Robocop painted that colour, I think, on the chest plate and stuff. Yeah, really nice. So, sorry, I meant to be reading out the actual description of this stuff. So this comes with two right arms, one holding the Superman's battered cape and one with the clenched fist, and it comes with two head sculpts. As you see, there's this one you see now, and then there's also the one with the clenched teeth more showing. The battlefield base showing the signs of the Justice League in battle with Darkseid, crafted in cold cast porcelain, edition size 399, hand painted to the best possible finish, and the concept is by Studio Hive, sculpted by Paul Tan. Oh, I didn't know this one. Sorry, Caleb Nefsan did the sculpt on this one as well. Big fan of Caleb's work. I do not know how I missed that. Yeah, Caleb worked on this with Paul Tan, and then obviously then all wrapped up in a neat bow by the XM design and development team. This doesn't have any batteries, so you don't need to worry about this part. The product size is going to be an estimated 49 centimeters high by 40 centimeters wide, by 40 centimeters deep, and then 53 high. Actually, so this is all over the place now. So 49 wide by 40 deep by 53 high. Sorry about that. And you divide that by 2.54 to get the inches. One day I'll actually do it in advance for our American collectors. And the box will then be 65 by 58 by 33.5 estimated. Product weight is around 8.5 kilos. It's quite a lot for a quarter scale piece, 1/6 scale piece. That's a heavy piece. And then the shipping weight on that is going to be 19.5 kilos, which is around 42 pounds. So yeah, that's not going to be as expensive to ship as some of the other pieces. Just go back onto the comments here, and slightly different subject, but do you know if blaster on the 1/4 scale Lex Luthor's arm is removable? Don't know yet because it's still early days. That's only a teaser. I don't know. I'm hoping there'll be maybe a switch out or maybe something else, but I don't know. I've not seen that side of it yet. If this is 1/4 scale, hands down will be the best 1/4 scale Darkseid statue ever. Edwin, I was trying to push for it, and yeah, they weren't having it. So yeah, I really was like, this one needs to be one of the quarter scale ones we make. And yeah, Caleb does some great work. Don C. Caleb is one of my sort of favourite sculptors out there. I really like his work. Some of his work almost looks like it's too good to be produced as a statue. He does some absolutely phenomenal work, so detailed, and definitely with him on board, it pushes companies as well, because the work and the detail he does, they have to then find a way to produce that in a factory. Darkseid is a big dude. Check out the promo on Injustice. Darkseid statue, yeah, he's big. Looks like a little child running, in your corner of your room. Still a monster even at 1/6. It is a big piece. As I say, the height on this is 53 centimeters, which then if you divide that by 2.54 is going to be about 20 inches or so, maybe more. So he's a big piece. He's probably he is the size of an average quarter scale piece, to be honest with you. Don't see. Warren just popping in to say XM Studios are the best in the business. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Don't see. So I agree, Dan. I still a monster of 1/6. He's agreeing with that. I'll even be interested to see how big Doomsday will be if he's being done in 1 quarter scale. Yeah, so the Doomsday is one of the ones that we are going to be doing in quarter scale, but we will also be doing one in 1/6 scale, so there is to worry about that as well. How much was this again in dollars? I'm not sure in dollars, but if I go back to the, actually I've got to do this and then I've got to go to another page, otherwise it'll go glitchy. So I should have kept the page open. XM Dark. I know that the kind of Americans say Darkseid. I think in England we say Darkseid, so I don't know the correct pronunciation of that really. We have always said Darkseid. And bear with me a second, I'm just opening up that. There's also this misconception as well with, so this was the retail price on this was 999 Singapore dollars. So 999 SGD to USD. So it's about 720 US dollars for this piece. But as I say, it is pretty much the size of a quarter scale statue. Any updates on the 1/6 scale Green Lantern Rebirth? Was just curious if the statue will be released in Q4 since Green Lantern came out before Darkseid. I mean, with the the Green Lantern, he is a really complex piece with all the construct. So he is not actually on our predicted schedule yet for this year. So hopefully we'll work that out on that. But as again, he is a highly complex piece with the way the construct is formed. So we need to get the QC right on that before we put that out to customers. Glad a PO is coming in Q3 or Q4. Q3. This is the Darkseid's coming. So let me get them comments back up. And also, so they go back here. Well, I'm going to have to buy this. Well, I'm glad you stopped by then. Wookie's Ham. I should have had you 5 minutes ago there with the 999 Singapore comment. FF2775. Glad I PO'd. Is this coming Q3 or Q4? Q3. Hope XM produced a 1/6 modern Thanos. I mean, I would love to see XM get the 1/6 scale Marvel license. I really would. So something I would love to see, but it's something at the moment we haven't got. Then Ismail, Darkseid piece looks great, and he seems to be proper angry. Please do a preview prototype video for the 1/6 scale Green Lantern. When it's ready, I definitely will. Definitely will. Any XM reveals coming this year? Vincent, of course, but can't tell you which ones. Warang, I've always pronounced it as Darkseid, not Darkseid. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, we always do, I believe, Darkseid. but I've heard a lot of Americans on reviews say Darkseid, so I guess, I mean, potato potato, you know, is that kind of thing, isn't it? Singapore Comic Con is still in the end of December. Expecting tons of new releases from XM. Anyway, we were meant to be in San Diego Comic Con. We were meant to have a small display there. Obviously, I'm super disappointed that that didn't happen. That was something I've always wanted to do, and every year it's kind of promised to me in some form. And last minute, obviously, this situation happened, so we had to move away from that and couldn't do that. Then New York Comic Con, which I've attended, I think, the last, I want to say 3 years. Absolutely love going there, absolutely love meeting all the collectors, meeting the people, have an amazing time there. And unfortunately that was cancelled. So if Singapore Comic Con is on, we'll have loads to show if it's on. There's still issues with quarantine and things at the moment with me, so I don't know how that's going to work. I think at the moment, if I go to Singapore, I'm in quarantine for 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. They did Don C. They did a great job conveying the muscle definition in stone. The colour on that cape pops against the muted tones of his skin. The costume, hands down, this is the best Darkseid sculpture yet. Well done, XM. Thank you. Yeah, no, I totally agree. There's so much contrast in this piece, and I'm happy that, you know, the XM decided to do switch outs on this. But personally, if you have that cape, I don't think you're going to display it without it. I personally don't preference, but again, it's subjective, so people will like other things. Maybe if you've got a Superman next to it and you're more logical, you may say it doesn't make sense to have Superman with his cape and then Darkseid with his cape. Some people are like that. I've had that on a display before, where I've had something on the base of it and then the character next to it, and people are like, well, his cape's there, so why? Or his cowl is in that guy's hand, but he's wearing it. It doesn't make sense in your collection, but way too logical for me. Ismail, are there any new 1/6 scale pieces that may be revealed this year, except for Lex Luthor? Of course, we've got a few up our sleeves that we're going to be showing. We just need to work out the right time to show. Obviously now as well, we've been doing the social media with the Instagram. We've been building up that, and our XM Studios Life group on Facebook. Definitely join that. If you haven't joined that, XM Studios Life, definitely join there. What we're going to try and do is put out more content there. So at the moment, Seng, who's one of the bosses, one of the big guys, he basically has been posting so many teasers of the factory behind the scenes stuff, which personally I absolutely love. I love seeing all the stuff behind the scenes. Huge fan of it, and he's been posting loads of that lately, and that's all in the XM Studios Life group. So definitely get in there. You'll be able to see more, and we'll be putting our teasers in there first and whatever else. Maybe again, I haven't got that clarified, but we do a contest, so we'd probably do a big contest in there or something. We'll work out something. I mean, they've saved money not doing New York Comic Con and San Diego, so I'll ask the team and try and do a contest for when the group gets to a certain number. So yeah, we'll work something out. I totally agree, loving the contrast. Also the portrait is so good. Yeah, the first portrait where he's like clenching his teeth with the cape, I love that a lot. The other one is good as well, because it's more, that one's quite angry. I mean, I don't read a lot of DC, so I don't know about the character and about if he is a calm character or an angry character. Like with maybe Thanos or something, he's more of a calm, collect character, so maybe the other head makes more sense for Thanos. But with Darkseid, I don't know, but from an artistic point of view, I prefer that big time. But again, you have the option to switch it out. Alright, what would you then? Don C, yeah, the portrait's killer. So yeah, again, I want to thank everyone for joining me. I want to thank everyone for supporting the YouTube, subscribing, following us on social media. I recognise a lot of these names anyway from people I talk to online. I talk to a lot of people, so I'm always trying to get involved in the community. I'm always trying to chat to people. So if there is anything you want to mention about XM, you want to share your collection, definitely the place to do it is the XM Studios Life group. Get in there as well. Thanks for these videos, Alex. it's much appreciated and builds more excitement for the piece. Again, the original plan for me to come on board, and from a selfish point of view, is I'd get to fly around the world, but was for me to go to Singapore and to China every 2 months, go to the factory, do these kind of videos for the at the stages of the factory, kind of get it out, rotate it around, talk about the piece while it's in front of me, go to Singapore, pieces that are ready to ship, work together with the team to do the assembly videos, probably not touch the statues because I'm renowned for breaking them, but do those and get more involved in the video side. But obviously with lockdown, I've had to step back a little and use the videos the factory provides to do these videos. So hopefully in future, we can work on something there. Make sure Singapore happens so we can meet up again. Definitely, man, definitely. I mean, maybe even if all this stuff weren't going on, we would have done the other con anyway. But yeah, we'll definitely meet up again, Damien. Definitely. So, thanks everyone again. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and most importantly, happy collecting, everyone. Peace out.